Okay, second week in a row, we could do this. I'm not sure what's going on over here. If you see any spit up, Yiddes decided to projectile puke on my face. So if you see anything, sorry about that. So let's go. Let's get this started, okay? So this week has a lot of intense stuff about curses, stuff about destroying idols, all these things. But I decided to focus on something else. I decided to focus on meat and blood. Cool. Let's get started. So one of the psukim, one of the verses here, says, "For it is your desire of your soul to eat meat, and the desire of your soul, and as all the desire of your soul, you may eat meat." Fine. Okay, it continues talking about that, and then it says, "Only be strong not to eat the blood, for the blood, it is the soul, and you shall not eat the soul with the meat. You shall not eat it, you shall pour it on the ground like water. You shall not eat it, in order that it be well with you and your children after you when you do what is right in the eyes of Hashem." Okay. So looking at Rashi, one of the commentators, he says, in order that it be well with you means go and learn from here the magnitude of the reward for fulfillment of commandments. If regarding blood, by which one person's soul is disgusted, one who abstains from it attains reward for himself and for his descendants after him. How much more so is this true for theft and sexual immorality, for which a person's soul desires? So even with something that apparently, disgusts us, I mean, the idea of me eating blood sounds disgusting. It's important to see that all the more so doing what God wants from us when it's more difficult is beautiful. So I'm going to share a story, actually. Let's do this quick because I'm petrified that she's going to wake up. She's sitting right next to me. So Yiddes is named after Shmuel's grandmother, Yiddes, or Yiddes, the way they pronounced it in Ukraine. So her namesake, Yiddes, had a husband, Shmuel Avraham, which my husband's named after, who decided to give my father-in-law a circumcision. And then because he did that, his non-religious relatives told the authorities because they were scared, and they threatened him that they didn't only threaten him, they actually threw him in jail for a few months. And then once he was released, they warned him if he ever did it again, they would send him to Siberia. So a few kids later, he has another boy, and of course he circumcises this boy anyway. And he was ratted out and thrown into jail and almost gonna go, and he was meant to go to Siberia. So what Yiddes did was she took her 9 children and brought them to the jail and had them run loose and jump on everything and make noise and a ruckus. And the police of this Soviet, Russian thing, said to her, like, "What are you doing?" She said, "Listen, you took away the caretaker of my 9 kids. If you're going to take him, take them too." And she storms out. And because of this act of bravery, they actually released Shmuel Abraham from the jail and saved her husband from Siberia. And later on in life, she too brought all of her children out of Soviet Russia, Soviet Ukraine, and brought them to the land of Israel. So from here, what I saw is, I'm sure that wasn't easy at all. Like, I can't imagine being put in that situation, and the fire in Yiddish was something that amazed me, and I was compelled to name our daughter after her. And I see from this parsha, like, who knows what blessings we have, that Shmuel and I have, that Yiddish has, because of her. Because of, it says very clearly, if you do the right thing and it's difficult for you, your descendants will benefit. Not only you, but your descendants. And we're so incredibly lucky, and we're so incredibly blessed, and we're honored to have named our beautiful daughter after this powerful woman. And I think she teaches us an important lesson that has to do exactly what it says in the text. So, wishing you an amazing Shabbos, and I hope to see you next week. This is getting hard. Wish me luck. Bye.